It's hard for brands to truly act like human beings, but that's what they're being required of in this post-pandemic stage. Right now in the post-pandemic era for marketers and brands, we're in a hyper stage of two-way conversations. With the time now spent with consumers in social channels, they don't want to just hear brand messages. They want to interact, talk, comment, share. People want brands to be like people. They want it to have this human soul-like connection. And I think brands and marketers are a little confused because we're used to having our tailored messaging. There needs to be some deep dive strategy done for brands to understand, for social managers, like what's inbounds, what's on brand, and what's off. Any great company needs to know themselves before they can really move forward and communicate about themselves. But I think it comes down to talking to customers. If you can uncover those gems, I think you can get really good self-awareness for who you are authentically as a company and who you could be aspirationally without putting together marketing campaigns or messaging that is a stretch for who you are, that is not believable to the public. I always like to begin with strategy. Any sort of strategy or brand building can be scaled based on opportunity and based on budget. If I was a small business, I would sit down and I would get all my stakeholders, employees, investors in a room, and I would get aligned on what our mission is, what our values are, how are we serving our customers. But once your organization has kind of alignment on what you're doing, the tactics and the creative and the promotions that you're doing, just starts to like flow. What you did a year ago, marketing wise, is probably not going to work, a year later today. So all strategies and demographics, the way you serve customers has changed. And it will continue to change. And so relying back on what you did a year ago and 2 years ago and 3 years ago will not work. And now is the best time to really dive in deep and try to understand some things and take a look at your business differently right now as you move forward.